I've avoided doing this video for a long time, but I'm getting triggered on a daily basis. As you can see by the title and the image there, it's the term literally. Quite often a word becomes popular, phrases and mannerisms, and people take it on board. But it becomes habitual. It becomes like, instead of it just being like the word of the day or just a trend for now, it just becomes a lifestyle choice. And it's usually the same people. You know, if someone says it, if you hear someone say it, there's a good chance they say it regularly, which kind of weakens the term itself, but also takes it completely out of context. And then people just misinterpret everything, you know. So what happens is they hear a word, it sounds intelligent, and people then think it elevates the conversation, makes them seem intelligent as a consequence, but it doesn't. It makes them seem stupid because they're relying heavily on that word. You need a more wider vocabulary so you can use something else in its position. Like I say, a lot of people say it out of context, and I've been trying my best not to do this video. It's triggered me on a daily basis. I'm seeing so many, especially on social media, so many people just constantly overusing it. Even just using it once out of context, bad enough, but to overuse it multiple times within a single video and things, it's just insane to me. So sometimes I just want to put like quotation literally in there. Maybe they wouldn't realize what I'm saying, but I'm just like, I can't bother antagonize them. To be totally honest, because I'll be there all day. The whole freaking platform's full of it. And again, even just everybody in their daily lives as well. So I just, bite my tongue, carry on, see another one that just winds me up. So what's happening for the majority of the time is if someone does it, I switch off. So even if someone, look, I'm not saying people are not intelligent that say literally on a regular basis. Doesn't mean they're not intelligent, but they should be. It's about holding yourself accountable and have high standards. So like maybe watch your content back, pick up on things and make yourself better. It drives me crazy. I see it all too often where you see sports people, for instance, say a lot when they're talking. But then when you read it in an article, it's the quote based on what that person said, it looks incredible because you think, okay, that's a good opinion that the coach, the player, whoever said. But you watch it yourself, that wasn't as clear cut as it seems. They said an awful lot and a load of other nonsense. Like okay, blah blah. But it just gets removed when someone else is transcribing it. Which, if you transcribed it exactly how someone said it, it would look an absolute mess on the page. If it's going to look a mess on the page, why is it a mess coming out your mouth? But yeah. So anyway, like I say, it doesn't mean that people are necessarily they lack intelligence. But they're just trying. I don't really know why they do it. I mean, you can sit there and get all psychological on it, but people are just copycats. Fundamentally, that's what it comes down to. People have a habit of mimicking each other. Say something, it's like, I like the sound of that, I'll say it. And then they don't realise they're just saying it all the time and it's lost effect and they just look stupid. And it bothers me that much. So like I said, if someone says that in conversation, I switch off immediately. Unless it's within context and there's an absolute meaning for it, so it's necessary, then fine. But if I pick it, my mind will switch immediately. It's a trigger moment for me. And if people want to be cute and put literally and shit in the comments, because you get idiots like that who think they're smart and funny. They think, oh, I'll do this. That'll be a joke. You're just a prat. It doesn't make you look funny. It just makes you look stupid. So, but let people do what they want. It's just that you always get them people that think they're smart asses and they think they're funny, and it's just that's obvious. That's the thing. It's where I talk about like people's behavioural traits and habits. They think they're being different and they think they're being smart and cute, but it's not, is it? I see it coming a mile off, which is why I'm mentioning it here. So when people do it, it's like, oh, look at that prat. They actually did it. Well, great. Well done to you. Good job. You idiot. But whatever. It's not going to bother me. I'll just look at it and it's just all I'd think is an idiot and I move on. So if it's worth me thinking you're an idiot, by all means. But anyway, a bit negative. But I am in a very negative place with this shit. I kid you not. I've got content that sometimes I'm thinking I could listen to this. This could be good. Could be insightful. And then, like I say, as soon as the word literally pops out of someone's mouth, it's like a meerkat. All of a sudden, like my mind just completely focuses in on it. And if they say it, like I'll probably, for the most times, I'll switch off immediately from it because I just can't handle it. Because I know people are creatures of habits. And I've seen too many that once they do it once, even if they don't repeat that word, there'll be other mannerisms. They'll say like an awful lot in the on contents. They say it's like this, like, or okay. It's just something else. It's just constantly repeated. And it's from experience. That's what I've witnessed. So I know if I've been triggered by that, I'm probably going to get triggered by an awful lot more coming out of their mouth. So I just go, I don't even care how deep that video is going to be. I can't listen. Gonna have to switch you off. Unfortunately, you did it to yourself. Yeah, anyway. So we're going to show some examples. Now, I haven't seen the examples for a long time. Like I said, I try and stay away from this shit. I don't even like having to save the video, but I've been doing it because I knew a project was coming eventually, and every time it triggers, well, not every time. Sometimes I just switch off because I'm like, I can't handle that shit. But for some of them, I've saved them. But the problem really is within the videos, I don't know where they've said it. Most of them, from memory, say it quite quick, which is crazy to me. It's just, we're going to figure it out a little bit here. I'm going to talk about how it's not in context and things. The video may end up longer than I planned for because I can't filter through the videos. I'm going to have to try and figure it out, but there's no way of possibly knowing, even if I was to skip forward and skip about back and forth, probably skipping past it. But we've got plenty of examples, so if I do try and skip about a little bit, but there's no real way of knowing, is there? I mean, even if I skip around, I can't even get it because people just blurt it out. It's not like you see it coming. It just happens. And again, like I said, because there's no context to it, it's out of context, it won't even be in the right part of the sentence. So like, I can skip around and I can think, oh, it's going to be there, but because they don't use it correctly, it could be anywhere. But anyway, we're going to get on with this a little bit. It just allows me not to keep saving literally videos and just me to make peace with the fact that I've said it. So it gets it off my chest because I used to do like a pet peeve section where I talk about things that irritate me. But also, hopefully, it will raise awareness to people who need it, first of all. So rather than me go around commenting on everybody else's content saying, well, you might want to stop saying literally in every video, that'd be a good start. Maybe perhaps one day they'll come across one like my video or someone will share it or something, or even just my article on my website will be enough. It'll be quick and to the point. It might be enough just to make people go, yeah, I probably have to calm that down a little bit. And then all of a sudden we can start listening to them again. That'd be nice. But people don't learn because they don't educate themselves. I learn from everything I do. I watch all of my content back, not from an ego-based situation. It's just important that if someone else is going to watch it, I should be able to watch it. So when I watch it back, I'm always learning. And I just don't think other people do. I think other people have a level of ignorance, a bit of arrogance, where they think they're too good. So they don't watch their content back because they just think everybody else should watch it, and they don't learn, they don't evolve. So any mistake they made, they repeat because they weren't aware of it. It seems really stupid to me. If you want to be at the top of your field, surely you want to progress. You want to get improvements. You want to get improvements, you have to learn. Who's better to learn from than yourself and what you're doing? Anyway, don't go too far with that. But it's just, like I said, when you see a transcript of what someone said and it's published, it removes all the mannerisms. So it makes them seem more articulated, but they're not. You can see for yourself. Anyway, let's just start with the article a little bit. So I've just immediately got into it saying the overuse of the term literally should be studied. Many people tend to say it repeatedly out of context. Some words and phrases become popularized and overused, often losing their meaning. People not only say things outside of context, but more annoyingly, repeatedly. The word literally is a personal pet peeve of mine. Once it's noticed in conversation, especially on social media, it's impossible to ignore. Not only do many of the literally sayers mention it unnecessarily, but they also tend to repeat it a few sentences later. It's like they feel it makes them seem more intelligent, but it has the opposite effect. An example of an appropriate usage would be someone saying, "That's criminal. It's literally criminal." Mentioning something being criminal could reference a good deal as it's so cheap. It's like taking something for free. That would be one interpretation. The literally term indicates that it would be an actual criminal activity. So it's literally in simple terms. So literally in simple terms refers to an action or event. Quite often it's unnecessary to use it because some conversations are so obvious. Announcing that something is actually happening or real doesn't add any context, and repeatedly hearing it becomes an instant turn-off. Even if people did say literally, within the correct context, the overusage would negate the effect people expect it to have in dialogue. An obvious example of it being unnecessary in most situations is that professional, articulate, well spoken individuals rarely, if ever, say literally. Yet content creators seeking to impress regularly say it, which demonstrates poor word choice and lazy articulation. I didn't seek to attach the problem to specific genders or any other diversity metric. However, I noticed from content I've seen and in daily life, the vast majority of literally speakers were female. And many females find it tolerable and impress so much that they mimic, repeating the pointless overusage of such an unnecessary term outside of needing to emphasize something as being genuine when the original dialogue wasn't so clear. Those who repeatedly say literally would elevate their content and mannerisms, becoming more professional if they were selective of their word choices and delivery of messages. Instead, they sabotage with mediocre content, poor delivery, and weak word selections. When people think they're on a winning formula, they tend to repeat, expecting similar positive results. However, this shows a limitation and a lack of range within their dialogue and delivery. The sooner the literally pandemic stops, the better. Whilst my annoyance and irritation with those who overuse and misplace literally could be considered irrational or over-exaggerated, once noticed, it's impossible to ignore. I do not doubt that anyone aware of an overused word or phrase would eventually notice how widespread the problem is amongst many people. Raising my own issues with the phrase will certainly make others aware. It'd become a bone of contention for others too. I've come close to commenting directly to those who say literally out of context multiple times. However, with it being so widespread, educating people one at a time would be exhausting and not well received. I consider it a word pandemic, or content creators mirroring each other. Repeating a problem would never yield positive results. It's so bad, it's crazy. And as you can see with this article, I usually put videos at the bottom, but I really didn't want to do this video. I've been trying to steer away from it for so long. It is a negative video, but it bothers me all the time. So one answer to that was me 2 days ago just writing an article on my website and then just say, that's done. At least I've got it off my chest. Done. But I just keep seeing it. And it's another one. I go, save, 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 because I know I'm probably going to need it. Save, 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 save. And now it's reached a point where my head's going to explode and I need to get it off my chest. So some of the videos we may skip because I might not find literally fast enough, and I'll find it on the next one. Some of the content creators, because I haven't gone through them, so since I've saved someone, I don't go and look at this folder. I don't want to look at this folder. Why would I poke the bear in myself and just make myself suffer? That would just be inhumane. Be reckless. So I don't know. I'm assuming some of them are going to be the same content creators. So there's going to be repetitions multiple times, not just twice. I'm extreme. But I think that's just as important anyway, because it shows they haven't learned their lesson. The repeat offenders. It's insane, isn't it? What I would say is, for most of it, I'm pretty confident that a lot of it is going to be tarot readers. Now, and I don't know why that is, but I know it's not just confined to that, because I hear people in life in general doing it too. I know it's prevalent. This isn't just that community. It's because they're talking about certain aspects of life and different situations. It's more natural for them to say it, but it's not so unnecessary at the same time. So it's more natural for them because they've picked up on the mannerism, but it's out of context for the most part. Yeah. So anyway, like I say, if they're doing it multiple times, then kind of stands to reason. But like I say, if they don't say it soon enough, then I'm just going to skip past it. Don't worry so much about the content itself, just the reference to literally and whether it was needed within the dialogue, because that's really what matters. And sometimes the repetition of usage within the topic at hand, that's not really here nor there. So if it says positive or negative things, it's kind of like, that's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the literally. Yeah. Let's get on down to it. It's got quite a few. I could have had more than this, but I kept skipping some of them. I can't bear them, and I just didn't even want to save every single one. But we've got enough here, I think, as a use case. But There's so many I could use. I mean, look at this one. Even just off the cusp right now, same reader twice, straight away. Totally different videos. That already shows a level of repetition. And I'm pretty confident that one's there again. Look, she's doing it all the time. She's a proper offender, this one, isn't she? Jeez. And like I said, most of them are women. Got a guy there, guy there, guy there, same guys. It is, I'm saying it's 95% plus women. So it has to stop now. Put my foot down. Now, of course, I can't make people stop, but I can stop listening to them. And I will. And I do. So even if I save them, it doesn't mean I've watched all their content, because it's very unlikely. If someone's done it, I'm watching it all the way through. No way. So I think where the first one would be. I'm guessing it's here at the bottom. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, for love. Just play the video. Oh, now we've got no sound. Wait a minute. Well, at least I have no sound. Where'd you get the sound? Oh.
Really speak the language of the divine. And this reading is not for everybody. This collective is actually quite small. You literally...
So you literally... Now, we don't know what she says next, but we've got to ask ourselves, did we need literally, or could you just said you and then whatever word comes next? So she said literally now. So she's saying it's an action. You are literally doing something now. So there's an action attached to this. So you literally...
Hearing that song, Eye of the God.
You literally, I'm hearing that song, Eyes of the God. Where did literally mean anything there? Even when she said you, she could have just started with I'm hearing anyway. So the literally had no relevance then? So it was out of context? So that was great. Well done.
Gods by Escape. I haven't heard that song in so long. You literally...
Oh, she's doing it twice now. Okay, so we've had you literally, went off on a ramble. She reaffirmed the literally because she just probably went off on a tangent. So I'm hoping, again, she may prove me wrong on this one. Some of them are going to use it in the right context, but I know most of them don't. So you literally, okay.
Could be a channel.
So you literally could be a channel. Or could you just said you could be a channel? So literally had no value to it, did it? Again, we've already shown the where it makes sense. Let's say you say that's criminal because it could be that's a great deal. That's criminal. But that's literally criminal. You'd say, oh my God, that's like a theft. That's a criminal act. Shit, that's serious. Guess what you're doing? You're emphasizing it as that's a fact. That's a real thing. So for her saying you're literally a channel, I mean, it doesn't really add anything. You could just said you're a channel. That's what I'm saying. It's so unnecessary. But listen to how they say it. They have a habit of emphasizing the literally, don't they? They get excited about using it. That's one thing I notice. And I think that's probably why it bothers me more, because it's so emphasized. You literally, and then they go on the rest of the words. So, oh, for God's sake, yeah. That really just made you look dumb.
You literally could be a channel. You could be able to channel the divine and the heavens and spirit.
Because she's done it twice, sometimes you think, oh, we're done, we move on to the next one. I wouldn't be surprised if she does it again. Because of her confidence, she's saying it twice. I think she's going to use it a lot. She seems the type that's going to say literally quite often.
And speak in light language. I don't know why I'm also hearing tongues. You are literally, I'm hearing the mouthpiece for God. The things that you say, you also have the gift of prophecy, the spiritual gift of prophecy. So the things that you say manifest effortlessly. And yes, everyone's voice, physical, is powerful, and words are spells.
If she says literally again, we'll move on, because I think we've already seen the 3 literallys already.
And everyone's able to do this, but the way and the level to which you are able to do this is insane. Like I'm hearing you can birth new realities with your voice. So you may be a channel, maybe you're a reader, maybe you are a singer, maybe you're a poet. But the things I'm hearing that you have to say are so, yeah, I'm getting heavy singer. They are so important. They are so important. And this is also your reminder to be so cautious. of what you say, because you have the power to create life or death, to create beauty or chaos.
See, if she had said literally then, if she had said you literally have, that would make it sound like I'm actually conjuring and I'm birthing things, you know, that would even be worse context. But like I said, sometimes I'm going to watch on thinking they're going to say it and they might not say it again. And I don't know. I can only just assume that something's coming. What I would say is, look, this is what I'm trying to get at as well, though. She has a really nice energy. She comes across nice. She articulates well. She's controlling her speech patterns. She's good at presenting. She's good at talking. She's good at delivery. So then why add these stupid words? If she had taken all the literals out of that, 3 literally she had, now most people will look past it, won't care. But if they do it this video, they probably don't know a lot, and that's my problem. And for me, it devalues the content. You're actually more intelligent not using those words.
I just can't quit saying it. You are so powerful. Go to the part 2.
Beautiful. Right, we got the next one. Wait a minute. Oh, they must say literally in the writing then. That don't make sense. Where's my videos? Am I on the wrong? How did that end up on this list? This isn't right. Where's my bloody playlist? Oh, it's because we refreshed it, isn't it? Thought it weren't right. Let's go back. Okay, that's why it didn't make sense. Wait a minute. We need to get to the right tag collections. Then we want literals. I'm going to say, what the hell? Right, we're going to go on to the next one now. This one's we can see this one's a repeat offender, so expect to see her quite often. This one is as well, I think. Are they serious? Every time I click it?
I feel like you have a completely different idea of what people actually think about you than what's actually being said about you. So I wanted to pull some cards with you today just to get you some clarity on what do people actually say about you? Is it your hometown or is it your exes? Whatever it is, like what do these people actually say about you? We have the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So it's an energy of like you are very passionate. You go with like, you don't necessarily go with the flow. You are the flow. Like you literally control what.
So you literally control. So we go with the flow. You control. Did we need literally? Let's listen.
What you want in your reality.
You literally control your reality. Had no value. You could have just said you control. It didn't do anything. There was no reason to emphasize. Some of these people do my head in as well, though, to be totally honest. They drive me nuts because they don't pause. They don't take time to breathe. So it actually makes you anxious because they don't. It's just intense all the time. It's like, relax.
Not like, oh, what should I do? You don't ask questions, basically. You're very fiery and you have like a leadership, like boss complex. And also you'll stand up to hard challenges. People think that you literally like have so much courage where you don't.
You literally have so much courage. You have so much courage? I mean, look, we know she's a repeat offender, so there's no point dragging this video out. We'll just move on because we've got enough to get through. She said it twice. I'm assuming she's saying it all the time.
Why the hell are you settling for less when the universe is literally willing to give you every single thing that you want? It does take
straight away again. Universe is literally
a little bit of change, but literally the universe is aligning every single thing that you want with you right now in this current timeline. You don't have to do anything besides literally just step into it. Stop.
I'm sorry. We're 15 seconds in. She said literally 3 times.
Blocking the blessings. The Wheel of Fortune and the stars coming in saying everything is in your favor. The wheel is turning for you in your favor. If you want to think about it like karma, this is literally karma working
4 times. 26 seconds.
For you. The star is saying you just have to have a different mindset. You have to start realizing you can have everything that you want. Stop literally saying like
whoa, 5 times in 34 seconds. I'm not going to punish myself enough to listen to her again.
We've quite literally been lied to.
We've quite literally been lied to. Or we've been lied to. That helped. That added value. Nice. Love it.
About everything. They have created this Truman Show type simulation to keep the general public distracted from the truth, distracted from the biblical events that are actually happening in our world. And one of these events is actually the war in Iraq. Everybody meet Gil.
I don't know if she's going to say literally again, but it was just so unnecessary.
I feel like you've struck gold.
Told you they have a habit of saying it early on. Like they think it gives it a substance or makes it more attractive. I don't.
Within yourself, through your own isolation in your cave, through your own exploration into your internal world, it's almost like by going within, you came across the frequency of everything. You realized that you are everything. You had the energetic experience or metaphysical realization that you being a fractal of the source meant that you actually lack nothing. Within you is the energy, is the blueprint for absolutely everything. Within you is the energetic signature of everything you will ever need. And it is within you right now, even as you continue to create it for yourself in the third dimensional reality. You always have the capacity to feel the fullness of the vision that you will carry out, much like the cell that holds all of the instructions for the whole body within itself, feels itself as the whole, even as the body is growing, creating, repairing. You are starting to feel the power that comes from going within and feeling your ultimate abundant reality as a current energetic experience. Feeling yourself with.
Well, I don't want to go too long. This video's taking a while. Sometimes they say it later on. It was so unnecessary because I might have been watching this thinking this is fine, and then all of a sudden it comes out of nowhere and it's like, oh, you just ruined it. You're doing so well.
In this reality, because it actually is within you. And then you step out of your mountain cave to take the inspired action to continue creating it in the external. But it's like, you know, it's already done. It's like, you know, it's already done. And if this is a reminder, then take it as a reminder, as it is already done. And you do have the capacity to go within, feel it real, feel it as an essence of who you are, as if the acorn that will become the tree, if you could see its energetic body, it already has it of the entire tree, and then its physical self is just growing into it. Your energy already has the complete blueprint for your abundant dream reality, for your complete
circles
fulfillment in this lifetime. And you are just walking out, filling out the map as you move forward, as you say yes to the divine impulses that move through you, as you listen to the faith over the fear, because the faith is guiding you to fill that out in your life.
I know my videos are long, but I don't feel like I go around in circles to this extent. I mean, they're quite long, but I think I'll touch on deeper topics. Some of these people, they just go around in circles. And I just think, we've said this, you've said this, we've said this.
And that is the fun game, that is the test that we come down here for. It's when everything will try to compete for our attention in this reality, subconscious thought forms, things that we inherit, and then also just the noise of society, the competing for your moving towards the reality that you know is for you, that you know is your divine power. Create internal conflict, idea of like fortune favors for your.
Oh, we're gonna have to just skip things playing up. That was a waste of time.
Whoever you are, I'm literally shaking with this energy. It feels like you've literally just aligned to something so.
So you've literally you've genuinely aligned, but you could have just aligned anyway. Again, it doesn't add anything.
In alignment with your path. Okay, this feels really big. I feel like maybe you've been feeling like you've been taking action from this restless state, or you feel like there's some kind of awakening happening, or just something is coming online for you. Okay, I'm literally hearing the word transformation. So
I'm literally hearing the word transformation. You could just say I'm hearing the word transformation. You're literally hearing it. Oh, well, that changes everything, doesn't it? Because you're literally hearing it now. You know, like if you're hearing something, you don't literally have to hear it. You're hearing it. How else do you hear? You know? So I'm literally hearing it. Okay, so that means you're hearing it. I'm not going to listen to her anymore because I know it comes up again.
I was literally just doing a reading for my friend.
So you was literally doing a reading for your friend, or you was just doing a reading for your friend? You know?
And all of these, okay. So pi is very significant. Someone thinks you're just an absolute sweetie pie. Someone thinks that you're just an absolute sweetie pie. And they know exactly who you are.
The reason I'm keeping it playing just a little bit longer is a lot of them have a habit of doing it twice. I want to show that repetition. They say literally, and then they can't help it. They'll bring it out again.
They know exactly who you are to them. They've been waiting a lifetime for you. You know your person. Or at least your person knows you. I can't make this up. Somebody is going to be... Talk to me about...
Well, we're going to skip because I don't really need to justify.
Literally giving you the baddest bitch on the...
Jesus, didn't even give you a chance to breathe and she comes straight at you with literally... It's like, what? What did you even say? You're talking too fast like a freaking crazy person anyway. That's just ridiculous. It's just self-indulgent. That's the problem. The literallys are self-indulgent, but the way they're carrying themselves and presenting and talking is self-indulgent. It's just stupid. Who are you? If you're trying to talk to people, then let them hear you. Don't. This is a joke. I haven't got patience for people like this because if they think I'm going to try and decipher what they're saying, they've got nothing coming. This is insane.
Literally giving you the baddest bitch on the whole entire world. And you...
Oh, crying out loud. I can't listen to it. They've even wrote it in this one. I will literally go insane if I don't have something to constantly look forward to. You will literally go insane. So I will go insane if I don't have something to constantly look forward to. I think it just sounds smarter and more punctual just to say that. I will go insane if I don't have something to look forward to. That sounds better. Think about a book. If you was reading a book and you was reading this, if you read that, I would go insane if I didn't have something. That makes sense. If you was reading a book and it said I would literally go insane, it doesn't add anything. If anything, it's just that it's just more annoying. It's just throwing words out for the sake of it. It's just stupid. Because you've got to think the differentiation there. To say I would literally go insane, okay, so you'd be insane. You're saying you would actually be insane. You'd be an insane person. So potentially you'd be in a mental home. So that's what they're saying. They're trying to elevate the status of that then. So if you're insane, then you need to be checked on. So you would have to be checked on if you didn't have something to look forward to. Seems a bit extreme to me, but okay. But then you could also say, I will go insane if I don't have something. So, I mean, the literally is elevating the level of insanity, isn't it? So I wish you well if that's how bad it gets for you.
Hi, babe. If you're seeing this message...
She's annoying. She says babe to every video. Hi, babe. Hi, babe. Totally different relevance. But if we're talking about annoyances, her constant intros of hey, hi, babe pisses me off. And sometimes they go so long in their intro that I barely get out of that. But even if I do, sometimes they say something else and I just switch off. I ain't got time for introductions.
This message has likely found you for a reason. So
It likely found you for a reason. Well, let's just assume that. Let's forget the babe. Let's forget the reason and just start with the topic. That's what I'd like. But they don't like to do that. So every video do the same shit. But anyway, let's get to hear the literally, shall we? That's what I look forward to.
What it is that you need to know and hear in this moment of time and any other important messages. Wow. They're making this insanely clear today. Your financial situation is about to increase tenfold. There is something here about your financial situation that is about to take off. It's about to change. It's about to improve. It's about to become very lucrative, I'm hearing. You have the 9 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords coming forward initially. The 6 of Swords is all about transitioning or making choices and decisions to
See how good her content would be if she took away, hey babe, and if you're watching this, you're meant to see it. Take that shit out, get to the point. She's good. I don't understand the point of those crap introductions. It's just triggering.
Transition into more peaceful waters after leaving turbulency within our life. I feel like there's something here today that you have recently just left or walked away from, or you're about to walk away from a really emotionally turbulent and taxing situation in your life, either relationally or professionally or environmentally, and you're about to basically take a leap of faith and trust in the divine.
I could do a whole video on Basically as well. I was like, I can't do it. I can't keep doing these videos. Basically is another one. Literally is the highest one of irritants. Basically is another one. And then some others. But Basically is annoying as well because it doesn't add anything. Basically this, well, just take the Basically shit out. You don't even need that. If you go back just like 2 seconds.
Basically, take a leap of faith and trust in the
Could have just said take a leap of faith.
divine, that this is going to lead you to a better place. And it is 100% going to, it's 100% going to pay off for you, I'm hearing today. Something about you standing in more independence is going to be significant. Someone here, you could be working from home, or there's something about the home that's going to be significant or changing or improving. But with the Nine of Pentacles, this is 100% financial independence and sovereignty and success. She is,
unfortunately, for her to be in this category, she must say literally. She says, I don't know where it's coming, and I really don't want to have to listen for another 2 minutes to get to it because I've seen the videos.
a businesswoman. She is self-made. She is successful. I feel like there's something here today about you finally putting yourself first, and it is about to pay off tremendously. And I feel like this is coming after a time of you really struggling with difficulty making choices. Nine of Cups. You have you really spoil the crap out of you.
Yeah, I got it because I got the text.
The crap out of you.
Right, go
back, and the universe is about to literally spoil the.
They're literally going to do it. They're literally going to spoil me. It's just stupid. It doesn't add anything, does it?
I don't know why, but I feel like you need to hear this message because you just ended something big time. You just walked away from something that you have been thinking of doing for ages. This could be literally even leaving the job that you
Sure everyone heard it.
really hated, that you just could not just fathom staying any longer. Six of Swords is showing me that you've collected all of that doubt and you're moving forward. You don't want anything to do with the people that were causing you any mental harm, okay? And you know the energy that I'm getting with you guys is that the judgment is all about basically, like when you die and the judgment.
I've had basically and literally in the space of 30
kind of
seconds.
like this hearing, this calling after going through so much, like the life lessons that you were kind of going through. The judgment card is telling me to tell you that you're basically going through a reckoning where
there's literally somebody that wants to.
Told you, it often happens at the very beginning. Don't know why they do it.
There's literally somebody that wants to fly you out. That is the energy that.
Literally someone that wants to fly you out. Or maybe they could just be someone that wants to fly you out. I mean,
I'm feeling right now. They are gonna come to you, or they're gonna fly you out. They're like, okay, this is what it is. This is what I want. It's a good day to make the neighbors jealous. Exactly. So this person might show up to your house, and this is.
They'll probably say again. I mean, look at the way she's.
This is.
Can't deal with that.
The U.S. Treasury just announced that the U.S. is insolvent. We are broke. They're going to use very specific terms. They're going to say our assets don't match our obligations, right? And that literally means the money.
That literally means, well, you could just said that means. I just wanted to show, really, the fact that he's done this, I thought we'd just show that men do it too. But it's just unnecessary, isn't it?
I'm literally.
Oh, God, someone's even put it in the comments. Ronald Reagan literally set an unforgivable precedent by reducing taxes on the rich. Could you not just said Ronald Reagan set an unforgivable precedent by reducing taxes on the rich? I see it a lot with comments where people do it, and I just look and think, that is so unnecessary. Poor word choice. We know this one says literally because it was just straight at the beginning, wasn't it?
I'm literally at the airport tired as.
I'm literally at the airport tired as well. Okay. If you could have said you was at the airport and we believe you. Didn't have to say I'm literally at the airport. We get it. If you're at the airport, I don't see how we could ever misconstrue that. If you said to me, I'm at the airport and I'm tired, I'll assume you're at the airport. It's fine. You don't have to sort of reaffirm the fact that it's definitely at the airport. I'm definitely at the airport. people.
But Spirit keeps pushing me to put out a reading, so I'm gonna put out a reading. And the song that I keep getting, it's been all day, Leave 'Em Alone by Leighton Greene. I think the City Girls are in there. Can't leave 'em alone, don't change no way, but the don't.
Well, I'm assuming she's going to say it again. I can't bother to punish myself.
You do not realise, do you? It's like, wow. I don't know who you are, but your energy is so magnetic. So literally, I can
see the subtitles. As soon as I saw the word literally there, I was like, that's not going to be needed, is it?
So literally, I can just feel like I'm drawn to you. So if you're seeing this, then this is for you, because your energy is like on fire right now. I don't know what you've been doing. I feel like you've been doing some manifestation, you've been doing some work on yourself, you've been doing energy work. You've just been embracing who you are, haven't you? You've been like fully embracing your authentic self. And I'm hearing trust the niggle, because you are listening to what your instincts are telling you, and things are starting to work out for you, aren't they? You're starting to see things come into alignment. And I'm hearing 6 days, 6 days time. This has come really fast, or it's coming in 6 days time. That's the feeling. 6 days, remember that. But you're doing it. Well,
Content's good apart from that annoying literally shit. Yeah.
Get so excited, because 2026 is the year that you touch your first million. And mind you, I said first. So I'm speaking to the future multi-millionaires, billionaires. That is the wavelength that you are on. This message is not for everyone. And if you don't think it's for you, you're right. It's absolutely not for you. So scroll away, scroll on. You will know if this is for you. You will feel it in your soul, in your heart, in your...
All this shit is so pointless to me. I'm sorry. I don't find it appealing. I don't find it interesting. And if they go on any longer, I would, on any old content, I just switch off. I can't have this shit, all this dramatic. If it's not for you, go... Then don't create the fucking content, you idiot. I'm sorry. I'm starting to get fed up because I can't hear this literary shit anymore. It's pissing me off big time. And this self-indulgent shit at the beginning, we're 30 seconds in, they haven't even started talking about anything other than the fact that it might not be for you. And if it's not for you, you might as well go here and go there because I'm not here for you. Don't post the bloody video then, you dumbass. Just send it to people specifically. Start sending them out mail lists or something. You know, I haven't got the patience for this shit. I really haven't. And I see it all the time. Too many self-indulgent people. They think we've all got like forever. And again, I know my videos are long, but you know, that's for people to judge, isn't it? But I like long-form content on YouTube myself. But I don't see people with these pathetic introductions that just drag shit out, or they go round in circles, because that's no good. You just stop if it's going to go round, you know?
Being, because you have been putting in the work, you have been making the changes, you have been setting yourself up, you have been doing the internal work, you have been recalibrating your nervous system, shifting your identity, embodying this energy. You have been putting in work for quite a while. I'm getting here, and baby, the time is now, the time is here. Like this, look, in the near future, like this is gonna happen. Okay.
I hate this music shit. I wish they'd stop putting music in the background, because first of all, it sometimes makes it hard to listen, and it's killing me with copyright. It's just stupid. It really is unnecessary.
This is coming in way more quickly than you even expected. You had a specific deadline for yourself of when this was going to happen, and baby, it is being expedited. This is the year, before the end of the year. It's not even, okay, right before the end of the year comes, and then that's when it happens. Like, this is coming in quick, and you know this, you feel this, you know this. You've been claiming that timeline. The literal abundance card. Are you kidding me? See, I would never lie to you. I would never.
The literal abundance card. Well, perhaps it's just the abundance card. She may say literally again, I would assume so, but I can't put up with it anymore.
Somebody around you has it made up in their mind that you live.
So this one's a little bit rude. Ignore all this shit. We just laughed at the literals. Forget the message.
Somebody around you has it made up in their mind that you literally belong to them.
This video was meant to find you. There is a lot of money heading your way. I literally heard that in my head right before I flipped over this card.
Is she the same one that said literally in my head before? I think it might be. Let's have a look. I can't let it go. I can't with things. Infinite wellness. Let me see if she comes up. If she comes up again and it was a...
I don't know why.
Literally giving.
Whoever you are,
That might have been her.
You've struck gold.
We have quite literally been lied to.
Why the hell are you? I feel like you. When I
No,
tell
it weren't. It weren't. It was someone else. But one of them said literally in the head, didn't they? Now I've lost the sound.
Lot of money heading your way. I literally heard that in my head right before I flipped over this card.
So there's two people that talk the same.
So you have so much money coming in that you like aren't even gonna know what.
Just assume they take, because rather than us waste forever doing these videos now, let's just assume they say literally a few times, because they probably will, and it'll always be out of context anyway. I can't do a freaking... Well, this one ain't that long, but it's irrelevant.
I don't think you even realize how you just shifted a
We've had her twice already at the beginning. She said literally quite quick.
completely new timeline. I feel like this shift has happened in the last couple of days, if not like week, where you've literally like went into a.
So that's her way of speaking. She says literally in every conversation then. Imagine that. Like, forget the camera, forget the content. In your daily life, imagine having a conversation with someone that just constantly says literally. Oh, I couldn't be friends with them. I can't. If you're going to talk like that, I can't listen to you.
When you came out a completely different version of yourself, you're thinking differently, you're expecting different news. This is literally so good. This is
I
such a
knew,
good interview.
because she's already done it multiple videos and she's done it there, I knew it's going to come out. This is how she must talk. I reckon she's probably, I don't remember which one it is, but I wouldn't be surprised if she's the one that did it about 4 or 5 times in the first space of 40 seconds or whatever, wasn't it? Because we've already got 2 in 17.
Because the Eight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune is saying this is happening in your favor. Like, you shifted to a timeline where you can get every single thing that you want, not because it wasn't
Does it help people talking this fast? Because this is just ridiculous.
possible in the last one, but it's because now the version of you that's here actually understands that you literally shifted into.
Knew it. Jackpot, baby. We should have been in the lottery on this crap. I think some people talk ridiculously fast because they're worried if they go slower, they'll lose the audience. What they don't realise is, for some people, that's just irritating as shit. So you actually lose part of the audience because they don't want to be listening to it that intensely. It's ridiculous. When people talk that fast, I switch off. It's too intense. It's so unnecessary. If you can't relax and talk with calmness and authority, then what's the point? So if you're that scared, we're going to switch off because you don't talk fast enough or you don't deliver well, maybe not worth listening to anyway. But I mean, look, we could do the whole video here for 2 minutes. I've got no doubt we're going to get another 5 literallys.
Okay, you're literally being called to pay attention.
Oh my God, it's like we're 2 seconds in. That was on 1 second, I think.
Okay, you're literally being called.
Yep, within 1 second. Mental.
Okay, you're literally being called to pay attention. The first
Made no sense that we didn't need the literally.
start is happening. Okay, there's a fresh start. You're being given an opportunity again. So something is returning. Something is coming back. 111 on a timer. Okay. Glass clanking together.
I would assume she says it again.
Okay, collective. I immediately heard you are going to be that bitch that they wanted you to be. And if you're familiar with Basketball Wives, I'm picking up on that episode where Brandy calls Shawnee a bitch. And Shawnee said, I will be that bitch for you. You are dismissed. Someone thinks because you keep to yourself and you keep quiet and you like to be in solitude, you're naive and you're unaware of what's going on around you. Okay? People don't know that you're playing chess and not checkers. You've been playing chess this whole time. Okay, what's going on here, Spirit? What's happening here, Spirit? What does this collective need to know? Spirit, please and thank you. You're the star. We got the star, the magician, 3 of cups, and 7 of wands. And I'm hearing this is literally your make it or break it era. And you refuse to break.
Literally.
You are making waves, okay? Making waves, splash, whatever the case may be. And when we think about water, what is it? Fluid, flowing energy. That is literally you, you know?
I'm literally water. That's what that's saying. Like I understand the context that she was talking about. If you didn't say literally, yeah, you're flowing, you're going with the flow. But that's not what she's saying. If she's going to say literally, it means you're literally water. which is why I say people take it out of context and it completely ruins the message. So that's what, apparently I'm flowing water now. I'm actually water.
Okay, making waves, splash, whatever the case may be. And when we think about water, what is it? Fluid, flowing energy. That is literally you. You know, you.
Makes no sense. That makes no sense. I'm assuming she says it again, but
You're about to be celebrating with friends and family.
God damn, her microphone's shit. That's hurting my head. Don't know what to do about that. That's insane.
Some really, really great news. Like, this is amazing news coming your way, and you're about to literally throw a gathering or party, some sort of.
It's a literal gathering party. I'm actually not a party person, so I wouldn't have a literal party at all about personal choice. So that's nonsense. But you could argue it's a party of minds, a party in terms of just celebrate and be happy for yourself. But you talk about as a literal one, it suggests then that you're making a party. Now, again, that's probably what they mean. They probably do mean an actual party, but it doesn't make a difference. It's unnecessary.
Your ex literally misses you the most.
Literally added nothing.
There's something unexpected coming for you that you can't see. You're literally blindfolding yourself to the reality.
I'm literally blindfolding myself to the reality. So I'm not just blindfolding in terms of being ignorant to it or ignoring. I'm because it's literal. It's a literal blindfold. So that suggests then there's an actual physical blindfolding of myself to avoid something. That doesn't seem plausible, does it?
Quick test. We're going to do a quick test. If I say you are designed to be filthy rich, okay? If I said you are literally meant to have a fuck ton of money.
While they're noticing it, they can feel the literal shift that you have just stepped in.
The literal shift? Oh, God. Wonder what the normal shift's like.
You've got a check coming in with your name on it. There's a check coming for you, my love. We're talking cash money, okay? 6 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. But, friends, I was literally...
We're talking cash money. What sort of other money currency is there? Now, again, I understand it's Bitcoin, all that crap, but, I mean, come on. It's just it's
You've got a
exaggeration.
check coming in with your name on it. There's a check coming for you, my love. We're talking cash money, okay? 6 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. But, friends, I was literally about to go to sleep.
Literally about to go to sleep. I'm going to be honest, I don't know what other type of sleep there is. So if you say to me I was about to go to sleep, but I felt called to do the video, my assumption was you was going to sleep based on what you just told me. The fact that you was literally about to go to sleep, well, that's different then. Crikey. Wonder what that's different.
Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. But, friends, I was literally about to go to sleep, and Spirit said, you have to get this message out. 6 of Pentacles.
Buckle up for this reading because we're going deep. How do we even start this? You know you're really lovable. You can make everybody fall in love with you. Literally, it's so easy because you just have this natural...
Did you pick up on the literally there? Because it's fun. It's always fun.
You can make everybody fall in love with you. Literally, it's so easy because you just have this natural... There's something about you that's almost very... like conventionally beautiful, I want to say. So maybe it's in your looks, maybe it's your attitude, whatever it is, there's something that's very lovable. But I think that you actually hate that with the Ten of Swords. It's like you want someone to see past that. It's almost this energy of like, I think you felt a lot that people loved you for a mask you were wearing versus loving you for who you really are beneath. Because with the Tower, you're so unique, and you want someone to get to that. And the other thing with the Star here, they're so sensitive. You're so beautifully like emotive. I think that's a word in English. Like you have so much emotional depth. And I think that's something you love about yourself, but that's often something that scares people away. And so it's like wanting someone to love you for the real you versus someone to love you for this superficial glamour thing. Because 9 of Cups, I feel like you're very successful. There's something that's very, again, lovable about you. It's like everybody loves you, and you know that, but I think you don't care about that.
I know one video she said literally a few times, which is why I'm holding on a little bit longer.
You would rather have one person see the real you. At the same time, though, you hide. Like there's this energy of like it's very hard for people to see past your defense, and I think that's also a way that you find to keep people at a distance. because it's like you don't reveal yourself to just anybody, you know? So a lot of people have access to this mask about you. Not many people see the deeper layers. I keep hearing like wishing someone could see past that layer, wishing someone could love the real you, kind of like seeing beyond what you put up like in front of the world. You have literally so much emotional depth, and if this message has found you, the universe, I'm hearing the universe is sending you an angel. And we have the Tower here too. So, and the High Priestess, there's a very fated connection that's about to enter your life here. This could be someone new or someone you already know, but there's this energy of feeling seen.
It's completely off topic here because I do like her content, but she does repeat. And when she picks up a bad mannerism, she'll do it for the video, and I have to cut the switch off. But within the video, yeah, she does make good, valid points. Is that we all have different sides to ourselves, don't we? With me, I don't like people having a crush on me. I hate it. I don't want to reject someone, so I don't want to have to put them down. But of course, I will. I'm not going to say yes to people just to appease someone else. But I don't like it. I don't like people being attracted to me at all. I just rather they didn't. So I'd much rather be stoic, be firm, be this serious side, so they don't really get to see the light-hearted, silly, goofy, whimsical side that I have an awful lot of. They just get a serious, intelligent, stoic, direct side of me because I don't want people attracted to me at all. So yeah.
In a way that
Friend, talk about if you're seeing this for the month of March. Talk about 4-leaf clovers. You're like one of your luckiest months of the year. Like when it comes to you are going to be feeling enlightenment, connecting with your higher self. This is a journey that you had to kind of do on your own. And maybe you had some cheerleaders in your background, like cheering you on.
If she doesn't say literally early on, we're going to skip because it is 8 minutes.
You've also probably had some people that were preying on your downfall. But I do continue to hear like the dog days are over. And when I'm saying that you could be the black sheep of the family, and maybe between if you have siblings, you really had to put in a lot of work in order to get where you were. It wasn't handed to you on a silver platter. You really had to get down to the nitty gritty. And shit got messy sometimes, friend. Like it got messy. But somehow you trifled through. I'm getting like, if anybody has served.
These videos, I don't know it's getting off topic, but telling you your own history. I know it's a nice validation and it confirms things, but don't really need someone to replay it back to you, do you? It doesn't really add anything, so you're just telling me what I already know about me.
Watching this, or a family member.
Well, I'm not good. Oh, she said it. I was about to quit. And I can see it in the subtitles here. Look,
you trifled through. I'm getting like, if anybody has served watching this, or a family member. I'm getting you are literally doing the army crawl through all this shit.
That makes no sense. You are literally doing the army crawl through this shit. So the shit that we call life, the obstacles you're having, you are somehow literally crawling. Well, you're going around the streets. I know this seems antagonizing. It seems like really stupid me saying this, but that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying when they add the literally. So that's how they've changed the sentence, the meaning of it. If they didn't say literally, you would just have the vision and the imagination, won't you? You'd say, okay, yeah, they're working their way through it. It's a grind, it's a crawl. So it's been a slog getting through it. That's how we would have just interpreted it if you didn't say literally. When you added literal, you made it an actual action. So now all of a sudden, as stupid as the image is, but that's what they've presented now because they've added the literally to it. Now we've got someone who is crawling, not even just crawling, we're doing an army crawl. They haven't said the setting or the location, but one would assume everywhere now because that's the impression. They're going through a lot of problems in their life and having to overcome these things, but they're going to do an army crawl. They're going around literally doing an army crawl. But around the home, around the streets, supermarket. Come on, that's just stupid. You just ruin it. They think it adds value and it just ruins it. It just completely shifts the entire meaning. And that's what they did. It's not me taking, mocking them. It's just that's what the meaning is now. Makes no sense.
So family, you literally have somebody watching you
Christ's sake, look, you got literally someone watching you. Have you got someone watching you? I mean, what difference does it make? Someone's watching you. There's no literal version of it. Stupid,
With a
man.
third party, someone that they chose over you. That's a horrible person. This person is played out in your energy, and they could be like reflecting right now.
They may say it again, they may not.
You are about to have the luckiest month of your life in April. Literally, you have multiple blessings coming your way.
Let me see what I need to tell you. Also, I don't know why, but I'm getting...
Remember, she said literally within seconds because I had to rewind it a few times because she speaks so fast. She said literally within the first second last time. We're 3 seconds in. Where we go?
this energy of like, surprise! or something like that. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you so much. What's going on? What's the energy? Show me the energy. Oh my gosh. Surprise! Ace of Wands. This is exciting. Like literally, this means exciting new stars.
This is a message for someone who is about done ready to shine. I cannot tell you how much transformation and new birth, new beginnings, fertility energy is in this spread, but oh my God, whatever you just did, whatever you just completed, and the renewal process that you're going through underneath it, it has changed more than you can possibly even imagine, and you might not fully realize that yet. When I was first trying to record this, I couldn't understand why my screen was so dark. I thought it was because of the smoke from the incense. And then I had the notion to just give a quick little zhuzh over the camera, and the crystal clarity that came through in the image afterwards. You might need to clean your lens a little bit because you have been going through so much filth and destruction and old energy coming up for you to move through, probably through February, March, and an awful lot of wind energy blowing through our lives and pulling things out of us that were no longer relevant anymore. Just take a moment, appreciate where you are, appreciate what you have done, because you have used your tools to do everything that you are capable of doing in healing yourself as a magical, powerful manifester of reality. Here underneath we have the Wheel of Karma. This is, and underneath that, dice. Take a risk.
I think I saved her video because I felt she did well. You know, I like the way she carried herself. She's explained herself. And then I think she said literally out of nowhere, I think, and it was just so unnecessary. But if it's going to take the whole 10 minutes, we'll have to just move on.
It is time to bet on yourself, and you already know it. You can feel it. The fertility energy in this, I can't tell you. We have going through right now, words here. You are ascending this staircase up until this life, things that you were dreaming of are very negative. To be just consumed.
Right, unfortunately, we have to skip her. I can't find it.
I'm literally fucking crying.
So she's literally crying. Is it any different to crying?
I'm literally fucking crying.
Okay, she emphasized it twice. That's great for us.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
She's even wrote literally in here as well. She really loves the word. I'm not going to go and check her profile out, see if she says it anymore. I've just got enough from this one. She's wrote it and she said it twice, and it's a 6-second video. So, when you realise the 23k you saved from working for 4 years is literally only worth 18k now because of inflation. Well, let's take literally out of it and say when you realise the 23k you saved from working for 4 years is only worth 8k now because of inflation. Did literally change? Did literally elevate or really change the sentence? I want to see for my own morbid fascination whether she said literally twice or whether the video repeated and I didn't realise it repeats 6 seconds.
I'm literally fucking crying. I'm literally fucking crying.
Okay, so she did. Within 3 seconds, she cried, and it's a 6-second video. She said literally twice. That was beautiful for us.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is you're leveling up and new levels, new devils. I don't know why I'm laughing at that, but I feel like you are going to literally be rising so freaking.
I'm literally going to rise high now because that's what it's saying. Again, I know I'm patronizing, but that's what they're saying though. You're literally going to rise so high. Well, I don't like heights. You know, that's what they're saying. A literal is an actual action, isn't it? So it's suggesting that I'm going to be rising high. Where?
Fast that people are going to wonder like where you are, who you're with, how you.
This just sounds like freaking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I'm going to rise so fast that people will wonder where I am, what I'm doing, and all these things. Bloody hell, I'm going to ascend that quick. I'm going to the moon. I mean, I'm sorry. That's what they're saying, though. That's what people really do understand. Have to understand what that is adding. What is it's altering the sentence, the meaning of it, in a complete opposite way to what they wanted. Stupid.
You're being literally yanked out of a.
See how all the women are doing it, though. I know it's women here, and there are some men, but it's mainly women, and they all do it earlier. They must talk to each other like this. I don't know how they put up with it, but then it might explain why the mannerism's repeating. People must do it all the time, and they say it, but it's so unnecessary. Why? I don't see how it's interesting. It hurts my head.
You're being literally yanked out of a 4-year cycle right now.
Literally yanked. Who's yanked me? Because a literal is going to be an actual action, isn't it? So we're going to consider. So it suggests physical. So I'm going physically yanked. I don't feel like I'm physically yanked. Again, she's probably going to do it more, but I haven't got the patience.
I literally heard.
Oh, for love. They're all doing it beginning of the video.
My guide say it takes balls.
So what's the difference between literally heard and heard? Come on, stupid.
You're being activated right now. There is a next level embodiment of your spiritual light, your purpose, your mission, your powers coming online.
If she doesn't say it in a minute, within 1 minute we'll skip. It's 9 minutes. I'm not going to skip around the videos. It doesn't work when we skip around.
And also with that, your protection. There are a lot of high-ranking spiritual forces that are protecting and guiding you at this moment, specifically because you are literally going through a next level energetic.
This is quite literally my favorite thing.
Aren't we lucky?
About you.
It's a literal thing, is it?
Is that any time that difficult things happen to you, or you're betrayed, or things don't work out, or any sort of adversity comes at you, you're just like, I ain't shook. And you let it roll off your back, even when it hurts, even when it isn't right, even when you don't deserve it. You take these things that happen to you and let it roll off of your back. It's a gift, really. To be able to take something that would, in any other circumstance, take somebody else out. You have persevered. You've continued to show up every day.
You know, she's being accurate, and I like the way she's presenting, but the literally shit didn't need to be there, did it?
Very specific messages and synchronicities for this reading. Hey Now by Kendrick Lamar is playing. You are a warrior. You are literally slaying demons, whether you...
I'm literally slaying demons. Oh, man. Like, where does it end? I'm exhausted from it. I'm actually tired of watching this shit now.
You are literally about to be living a life that you've always dreamed of.
You are literally
Why does everyone keep starting this shit with "you are literally"?
unrecognizable right now. Yeah, there's this energy like people are like almost. I'm hearing like there's no way. Is that really them? And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So okay, someone could be watching. There could be an area of your life right now that's shining.
She says it about 3 times. It might be this video, but I haven't got the patience for it. So I'm actually tired now listening to this literally crap.
The universe is about to bless you with things that you didn't even realize that you wanted. You didn't even realize that you wanted, literally. The wheel is turning.
It literally feels like you are.
The first word was literally, which is quite interesting.
It literally feels like you are about to pop off. It literally.
Oh, she's going to say again. Okay, well,
It feels like you are about to go viral, or your business is about to kick off, or like there's like this big sudden burst of.
This is a 24-hour message, so anything that comes through in this message is happening for you in the next 24 hours. If you feel aligned, you will stay. What's happening for the collective. Give it to me good. Give it to me good and hard. Oh, that sounded not healthy or not appropriate. Oh, in the next 24 hours, you have an unseen opportunity to celebrate coming up. That's exciting. That's really exciting. It's like the first couple of cards coming out. An unseen opportunity to celebrate. This could be a gathering of you and your friends celebrating something. We also have the star coming out too. So it's the moon, the 3 of cups, and the star. Ooh! That means that you also, in the next 24 hours, you may have some kind of like a video go viral if you're on social media, or you're gonna have like a star moment in the next 24 hours. And that's what you're gonna be celebrating. So it doesn't have to be social media or a viral video. That's the initial example that I'm receiving from the angels for a lot of you. But for a lot of you, it could be something like a highlight of something. So I'm getting like, maybe someone like posts an article about you, or maybe someone like shares something of yours and it's like a really incredible thing. Or like I'm also hearing that like maybe you get brought up in a conversation and like your name gets like highlighted as like it's something similar to like a star moment or quality. Oh my gosh, how cute is this? I'm literally pulling these cards right now, the 3 of cups and the moon, and
I'm literally pulling these cards right now. We can hear the card shuffle. I'm quite confident you're doing it. You don't have to emphasize that you are.
Your life is about to be so good. I'm literally hearing you are not even going to want it to end. This is giving me.
There is something being hidden from you. Even though you are very intuitive, you are not meant to know what's about to happen. But let's get a little bit of a clue here, because I am curious. I'm extremely curious when it comes to what is about to go down. Let's get some signs for you. All right, so the root chakra, there's something about home and like spring cleaning, okay? Lots of birds, especially little birds, connecting with nature. And then I'm also seeing a fire hydrant. I'm seeing a seagull as well. I'm seeing like a boardwalk and a Ferris wheel. It's giving Santa Monica vibes. We have the 2 of Swords and the 7 of in your mind. All right, growing. There's thing is maybe a particular person. There's a very magnetic energy. The way that you feeling like I'm getting this lighthearted energy, this new timeline, blessings that are on the path.
Well, we can't wait for it to be all day.
I'm literally hearing surprise.
Told you the same people. They must do this all the time.
Like, oh my god, some of you might actually have like
I'm literally hearing surprise.
A surprise.
Right, why did I see? Maybe I saw literally in the comments with this one. Don't think I'll find it again. Because this is just a video, isn't it? It's not audio. It's just. Oh, they've put it literally. Okay, they can't help themselves. Do Ryanair workers get paid per person whose bag does not fit in the box? Like, I myself would just let them go, not going to lie. They literally asked to see everyone's bags and fit them in the box. Or they asked to see everyone. I mean, it makes no difference.
So your finances are literally about to change.
I keep getting this message that somebody is about to receive a...
He gets on my nerves. He says, if that makes sense. He says it all the time. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. Have confidence, mate.
A lot more than what they're asking for at the moment. Queen of Swords at the bottom before we get started. If you resonate with this message, you might be calling something into your life right now, okay? Could be abundance, could be some opportunity, blessing of some sort. But I'm hearing that you're almost limiting yourself with this manifestation. Literally, Ace of Pentacles coming out, this confirmation. You can't make this up. Something is about to be granted to you, but I'm getting heavy emphasis on don't sell yourself short right now, okay? Don't settle right now. There is something about opening up your horizons right now and understanding that, as delusional as it sounds, your life can change on a dime. Your life can change overnight, okay? That's how this change is going to feel for some of you guys, okay? Like, Source wants you to...
People are fucking thirsty for you. You are so attractive. You are beautiful in a way people have never experienced. People are oogling over you. And it's not just on the surface. They feel your beauty radiating from within, and it's literally changing how people see you.
You can read this literally. Spirit is helping.
I'm hearing you're being recognized for something right now. Like recognized for your grit, for your determination, for your trust in the process, trust in yourself. 6 of Wands coming through. 9 of Pentacles right here. Wow, I'm hearing you have a lot of admiration for you right now. This could be different things for different people, like actual people looking up to you and admiring you, or this could just be like your spirit team and your guides, Source, Mother Gaia, looking at you, the way that you have made it through these trials and tribulations, through people throwing energetic attacks at you. It's like you genuinely just do not look like what you've been through, my friend. The 9 of Pentacles and the Star card. And I'm getting it's because you truly have that star energy, okay? Like when people look at you, I just heard like
Says like all the time.
people notice your presence before they even look at you, if that makes sense. You'll walk into
That makes sense.
a room and you notice that people like glance at you, and it's because they can genuinely feel your potent energy before they're even aware with their eyes that you're there, if that makes sense. And there's something coming through, yeah, the Lovers in reverse right here. I'm getting this message that you are somebody who has really been focusing on showing up for themselves instead of relying on an external force to like be there for you. I'm hearing you have really made the decision to be there for yourself, and like Source wants to reward you for this.
All right, we're not going to keep going. I can't.
I think it's so funny because I'm literally starting this.
She's irritating as shit. She seems like a nice girl, but she's irritating as shit. Every video is this self-indulgent, sort of like we've got to sort of get with her for a moment before we even get started with the video. She's already said literally, it'll be about 30 seconds in, she'll be indulging her beginning of the video. It's just these people with their introductions are so stupid.
I think it's so funny because I'm literally starting this channel message at 4:04. And I wrote some things down, by the way, you guys. 10:33 is very significant. 11:33 is very significant. So this is going to be a powerful one. First things first. Hi, bestie.
As soon as she did that, I switched off. I haven't even seen the rest of the video. We'll have our tolerance levels. That was just ridiculous. Like, first things first. No, first things first would have been get to the point at the beginning. So, you know, we're 20 seconds in. I don't even know where you're going.
I was
Not
definitely
YouTube.
getting told to make this a specific message for a specific group of people that really needed to hear this, that justice is going to be yours. Like, something is going to be set right. I feel like you really needed to know that good always wins. Good always wins, all right? I know it may not always seem like that, but you have been, I'm hearing, very much fucked over. And you need karma to do its job, and you need karma to show up, and she will. Karma always shows up. She always does. She always serves her purpose. And right now, you are absolutely going to see, feel, and hear that. Like, I'm hearing this is going to be loud, and it literally like sets you free in a way emotionally.
I tapped into this energy and I'm like, y'all, you've got people literally like begging for your attention.
Got people literally begging for my attention. Oh, come on, man.
Okay, I'm literally seeing something about someone going global, or something's going global, like...
Why do they think literally makes it interesting? It just pisses me off. It's just so stupid.
Okay, I'm literally seeing something about...
Bloody people, man.
People's secret thoughts are that they're focused on you. They're focused on building a relationship with you. They want to be connected to you. They want you to pay attention to them. They want you to want a relationship with them. Like, these are literally, wow, okay, real quick.
Okay, whoever you are, I'm seeing new scents and sunflowers being very significant. There is literally a door being cracked wide open for you.
There's an actual door being cracked wide open for me. Why? Because there's a literal door, she just said. You know.
Okay, whoever you are, I'm seeing new scents and sunflowers being very significant. There is literally a door being cracked wide open for
I don't understand. You can just open doors. I don't understand why they're cracking a door open, but again, that's what they're doing, and it's just stupidity, isn't it? I can't. So anyway, anyone that talks like that, no matter how long your video is or how short it is, if you say literally, there's a good chance I'm going to switch off. If I get past the first literally and you decide to create it as like a habit, there's no chance. And if I find I see that video, that content created multiple times, and pretty much every time they say literally, I'm never going to watch them. So, so choose your words carefully. There's plenty of words in the English dictionary, you know. And it's not about being perfect with your word choices and just not like expecting people to have a wide selection, but don't mimic people who are already doing things poor. It's just you're copying idiots. None of these videos were elevated at all by reference of the term literally. Some were really good on their own. And like I say quite often, if you take this out and you take that out, all of a sudden, if you go from like 3-star content to 4-star content, it just elevates, doesn't it? Because your word choice is better, your production quality is better. So why reduce it? If you go far enough forward and you think about books and you think about news stories and things like this, the mannerisms are removed. So if the mannerisms are removed for people who read from print, then I think that clearly shows that those word selections are just indulgent and unnecessary, aren't they? Because if they added value, they would have been included in the print. But they don't get printed, do they? Because they're pointless.